Chapter 84. My name is Li Xiangwu. I lie. On May 22nd, 2010, my colleague and I received a task to stake out a swindler. The swindler's name was Zhang Huan. He was extremely cunning and had several previous convictions. What was even more troublesome was that Zhang Huan and had an extremely high sense of anti-reconnaissance and had escaped from the police's encirclement and suppression several times. In this fraud case, Zhang Huan was quickly listed as one of the important suspects, and my colleague and I were on stakeout day and night. Captain Li, want a cigarette? Zhao Yu took out my favorite quartzites sinensis cigarette from his pocket. He wasn't a rich man. He always liked to carry cigarettes that cost over 50 yuan. Usually, he didn't smoke them himself but would offer me one at every turn. Xiao Yu, how much do you earn each month? I didn't take the cigarette. Instead, I took out a Reed General cigarette from my own pocket. It cost 8 yuan a pack, cheap and straw. 2,700 yuan. Xiao Yu said. Captain Li, don't you know? You earn 2,700 yuan a month and smoke quartzites sinensis cigarette. I put a General cigarette in my mouth, and Xiao Yu quickly offered me a lighter. Captain Li, what are you talking about? Xiao Yu quickly apologized with a smile. How could I afford to smoke quartzite sinensis cigarettes? I just keep them for you. I shook my head helplessly and said to him, we are criminal police officers. Whoever can handle cases is awesome. You should learn less of that office politics stuff. Yes, yes, yes. You're right, Captain Li. Xiao Yu put the quartzite sinensis cigarette back into his pocket and took out a 6 yuan Changbai Mountain cigarette himself. Aren't I learning from you to handle cases right now? To be honest, Xiao Yu was very smart and had good comprehension. It was said that he had always been at the top of his class in the police academy, but I don't know how his parents educated him. At such a young age, he had learned all those slick office skills, which gave us seniors a headache as soon as he joined the police team. Captain Li, do you think we can stake out that Zhang Huan? Well, I thought for a moment. Why do you care so much? The superiors told us to be here on stakeout. We just need to follow the orders. We parked our car across the street from Zhang Huan's house and stared intently at the only entrance and exit. This kind of stakeout is usually done by 2 people in a team so that one of them can take a break and change shift. But we didn't know how long we would have to be on stakeout here. This unknown ordeal would unconsciously increase our craving for cigarettes. I should have brought a pair of underpants with me, Xiao Yu said. What for? Are you going to change your underpants here? Xiao Yu laughed without a care. Just kidding. Captain Li, want another cigarette? We smoked one cigarette after another in this enclosed space. Since we didn't dare to open the car window, the inside of the car soon became foggy. Xiao Yu would turn on the air conditioner to ventilate the car every once in a while. Otherwise, in this environment, the probability of getting lung cancer would be close to 100%. The whole day passed, and neither of us had closed our eyes, because I was used to staying up late. I still felt that I could hold on. But Xiao Yu was already drowsy. Take a break, I said. I'll keep an eye on it alone. Captain Li, is that okay? You haven't rested yet. How can I sleep first? Although he was trying to be brave with his word, his eyelids were already drooping. It's okay. Go to sleep. I'll wake you up at night. Okay, okay. I'll just take a nap for half an hour. Less than 20 seconds later, Xiao Yu's snoring started. It seemed that the kid was really tired. After confirming that he was sound asleep, I slowly took out my mobile phone from my pocket and looked at the unread text messages. 3 out of the 4 text messages were sent by Xuan. Dad, are you coming back for dinner tonight? Dad, Grandma said you went on a mission these 2 days. You should be careful. Dad, there will be a parents' meeting next Friday afternoon. Can you come back then? I frowned slightly and still sent a message back to Xuan. I'll be home in a couple of days. D12. After sending the message, I opened the 4th and read text message. The strange number only sent 3 words, still staking out. I glanced at the sleeping Xiao Yu beside me again, then moved my body to the other side and quickly replied, "Don't fucking bullshit. Stay hidden." After doing all this, I put my mobile phone away and slowly reclined the seat, preparing to take a short nap too. The new car bought by the team was really a bit upscale. The seat was actually electric and would recline slowly, not like the old cars that would suddenly fall back and make you sprain your waist. As for staking out Zhang Huan, come on. With me here, he can't possibly show up. I don't know how long it had been when I was suddenly jolted awake by a violent shaking. I hurriedly opened my eyes and found Xiao Yu looking at me nervously. "Captain Li, how could you fall asleep too?" "Huh?" I was a bit dumb-led just after waking up. It took me a while to figure out what had happened. "Huh, you're awake. Damn it, Captain Li, both of us fell asleep. What if that Zhang Huan shows up? It's okay. He can't escape." I rubbed my eyes and put the seat back in its original position. "Can't escape? Oh, I mean, I just fell asleep. It shouldn't be that coincidental." Alas, Xiao Yu still looked worried. He slapped his cheeks hard and said, "I knew I shouldn't have slept. Now it's terrible. I made a mistake on my first mission." "It's okay, kid." I patted his shoulder. "I'll take the blame if anything happens." Strangely enough, from this moment on, 只是这个骗子 Yu seemed to be pumped up with adrenaline and didn't close his eyes for 2 consecutive days. I had slept several times in between, but every time I woke up, I could see Xiao Yu staring fixedly at the opposite building. "Do you want to die of sudden cardiac arrest, kid?" I asked with some concern. "I'm awake now. You take a nap." "No." Xiao Yu had very dark circles under his eyes and looked a bit haggard overall. "Captain Li, I won't rest this time. No matter what, I must wait until Zhang Huan shows up." Just then, my mobile phone in my pocket rang again. Even a Nokia 6300 was almost out of battery now. I opened the mobile phone and saw that Zhang Huan had sent me another text message. I calmly turned my body slightly to see what the other side had sent. But Xiao Yu suddenly asked behind me, "Is there an order from the team?" I smiled and moved the mobile phone in my hand to the side to avoid him. "Not from the team." "Then who sent it?" He stared blankly at the mobile phone in my hand. I knew that ordinary people wouldn't ask such an impolite question. Xiao Yu was a bit dazed now due to the long-term lack of sleep. Seeing his appearance, I immediately came up with an idea. I reached into my pocket, moved the cigarettes from the cigarette box into my pocket, and then took out the empty cigarette box and waved it in front of his eyes. "Xiao Yu, go and buy a pack of cigarettes." "Buy cigarette? There are no convenience stores nearby." He was stunned for a moment and said, "But I don't have a single cigarette left." I put the cigarette box and mobile phone into my pocket and said to him, "If there are none nearby, go a bit further. You can't do without cigarettes when staying up late for a long time. Also, the mineral water and bread in the car are almost gone. You can buy some if it's convenient for you." He thought blankly for a while and then nodded and said, "Okay, Captain Li, I'll be back soon."